Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. This time I'm going to show you how to access and complete Chapter 20, Scareship Scroll. So just like Chapters 18 and 19, in order to access the area that Chapter 20 is in, you need to bring 30 additional T.W.I.T coins to Trowser after opening all of his paywalls in the overworld. Doing so will order him a barbecue that will get airdropped in, he'll start cooking sausages, and it will burn his trailer down. There is a pagey challenge immediately following this little sequence, so you want to complete that to open up the beginning part of the area. This pagey challenge is very easy. You just got to kill 3 bullfrogs. The only trick here is that all of the platforms are trapdoors, so you got to be very quick as you're moving across them. Once you kill 3, pagey challenge will be done. Now I do want to say that after you open this area from Trowser, if you bring him an additional 99 T.W.I.T coins, so basically every T.W.I.T coin in the game, he will give you the real 4th tonic slot. So just keep that in mind. If you feel like he trolled you, he did. You have to give him the rest of the T.W.I.T coins in the game in order to unlock that real 4th final tonic slot. So after completing the pagey challenge, the poison gas goes away. So we want to go around here, complete this pagey challenge. This will unlock the area for level 20. I skipped a little section there only because I've covered it in both the Chapter 18 and 19 guides, but you do just have to go into the house and that'll give you access to that scorchberry bush. All right, so we have retracting ropes here. This one's pretty easy. You just gotta jump from rope to rope. Make sure to do a twirl jump to give yourself some extra space. Careful because there is a buzzsaw here, which I got caught on, but it's not a big deal. It only goes away and you just roll into the snail. All right, so now that that pagey challenge is done, we are going to be able to access the area that Chapter 20 is in. If you're wondering how to access the alternate version of Chapter 20, I'll cover that in the next guide. So, once the pagey challenge is done, the pagey powers will activate for one final time, and this will remove all of the poison gas on this west side of this area. Alright, so once that's done, we get the final record scratch, and then we can head over to the minecart. Now, unfortunately, there is no minecart level in this game, and I was kind of disappointed by that. You know, I unlocked Chapter 20 pretty early, and I was disappointed that it wasn't a minecart level. Instead, it's an auto-scroller, and it's a fun one at that. This is a challenging level, but it is a lot of fun. So, the first T.W.I.T coin we don't have to worry about for a while until we hit the first major checkpoint, so just keep running away from the wrecking ball that's following you. Keep in mind that touching the chain will result in a death, so you can't touch this thing at all. We're coming up on the first T.W.I.T coin here, so we're going to hit this checkpoint, and then we need to jump into this tiny little alcove right here, and then wait for the gyrocopter enemies to go all the way up, and then we can proceed with the rest of the level. So we want to drop on these platforms as quickly as we can because the wrecking ball is just plummeting. And you want to make sure that the camera zooms out and the wrecking ball starts following you before you head further on the screen. This is really the only level in the game where the camera gave me any sort of issue. And it's because if you go too fast, the screen will not catch up. The camera is tied to the wrecking ball. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to hit this checkpoint here. We're going to grab this bomb. And this bomb is going to be very important for the next T.W.I.T coin. So what we want to do is we want to wait for this jetpack enemy to start circling around, jump on him, throw the bomb, and get T.W.I.T coin number 2. With that coin in hand, we're going to drop down these ropes, jump onto the swinging bridge. There is a Laylee bell over there in case you need. Keep swinging across the bridge. Now what's interesting, and I'm not sure if this is a bug or if it's meant to trick you, but the only gyrocopter enemies that will ever drop a spike on you are red. If you notice there, those enemies did not drop the spikes because their gyrocopters weren't red. So this one's red, so the spike is going to drop. I'm not sure if that's some sort of visual bug or if it's meant to trick you. It could go either way. But if the gyrocopter is not red, the spike will not drop. So just keep that in mind. You're safer than you think. All right. So we're gonna just run past this guy here. I recommend killing this enemy here. Great. And then we're gonna activate the blue ghost quill, collect everything it has to offer us. And then this is going to turn into T.W.I.T coin number 3. All right, so now that we've gotten all that, We're gonna hit this checkpoint, and then we're going to complete a really insane section. This is the hardest section of the level. You want to stay as far right as possible, but just about every single time you get onto a flat platform, there are going to be little gremlin enemies. And for the first couple, it's going to be blue ones that you can just easily roll through, so they're not a big deal. But pretty soon it's going to mix it up with mimic ones, as well as red ones, and those ones you cannot roll into. So be very careful of these gyrocopters here. You want to roll and then jump very late to avoid their spikes. Okay, grab this crown quill. Now we have gyrocopters circling. Here are the mimic enemies. Coming up soon are going to be the red ones. Alright. Yep. So if these guys, you just want to bounce on them. You don't want to run into them. This gyrocopter enemy here is going that way. Drop on this platform, go right down to the 4th T.W.I.T coin, and you'll get blasted into an invisible cannon. Alright. And then over here, there's a couple of crown quills that I just haven't been able to get. I think I'm jumping too early, but that's how you would normally get them. You should do a big rolling jump onto that net. Alright, so now that we're out here, I recommend letting these wrecking balls drop before attempting this red ghost quill. As you can see there, I did not listen to my own advice, as I usually don't. Once the first 2 drop, then you can go back and get this ghost quill. Alright, so, moving on. And jump over to this platform as it's going up. We're going to move left. Now, there's a big wrecking ball up there, so make sure you roll across that platform real quick. Jump over here. There's another wrecking ball right here, so we need to roll off of this platform and onto the rope super quick. You can't bait this one out. I've tried it many times. You just gotta trust that you're gonna hit this rope. Alright, so grab that crown quill. We'll grab this one here. Okay, and then we're gonna wait for this platform to descend. We're gonna ride it back up. We're almost done with the level. The hardest part is over. Alright, so we're gonna take this platform up here. You can see the final T.W.I.T coins up there, so we're gonna get this gold ghost quill. We're gonna let it do its thing, collect all of its quills, and then we'll get another crown quill. Alright, we have another giant enemy crab. There is no bomb to contend with this guy, so we do just have to deal with him on our own. So just do a big rolling jump and then bonk on his head. You'll get him. There's another one over here. As you can see here, this red gyrocopter doesn't have a spike, but it's, again, I'm not sure if it's a bug, because clearly it just tried to drop something on you, but it doesn't actually have a spike. That could change in a future patch. But that's it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Yooka-Laylee and the impossible Lair, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new videos go live. If you like this content a whole lot, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. And as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.